Have you ever had someone say something so ridiculous, so, pardon the term, dumb, that you all of a sudden are struck with this fear that somehow by you even hearing or reading that thing, you've lost some brain cells? Have you ever experienced that before? That's what I have for you in this segment. One of the things we've been following is how Marjorie Taylor Greene just seems to be, almost to benefit the Republican Party electorally in this election, vanishing. Mostly from public eye. She's not doing her normal crazy things. She's not doing as many public appearances. She's in hiding while they try to win an election, then she can come out and be crazy. But she came out of hiding for a moment to say something disturbingly outrageous and, like I said, dumb. And that is this. And then we'll look at some clips that bolster that this is not an instance of a hacked account, but it is actually her. She said, yes, they can control the weather. It's ridiculous for anyone to lie and say it can't be done. And I know you're thinking, what are you talking about? Well, unfortunately, one of the things that many MAG Republicans have been occupied doing amid the devastation that came of Hurricane Helene is lying, as I've told you, about the response from the federal government to indict the credibility of Harris and Biden. And they've been pushing conspiracy theories about this being a man-made, a government-controlled hurricane. MTG posting, this is a map of hurricane-affected areas with an overlay of electoral map by political party, shows how hurricane devastation could affect the election. And she shows this. Now, what the argument is, I don't understand. They're going to do a hurricane in an area where hurricanes are more common, but because it's red areas, that'll... Sometimes they make these arguments, and I think you don't have any evidence for it, and you're a crazy person. But also, why not create a better lie if you're going to lie about the hurricane? Why are you saying that this is to... I don't even understand how that would help Biden-Harris. Wouldn't it potentially hurt them? It's troubling. It's troubling. Now, you might remember, this is not the only natural disaster that Marjorie Taylor Greene has had conspiracy theories about. She's a sitting United States Congresswoman. Remember, as we continue through this, she was very known for the Jewish space lasers creating wildfires conspiracy theory. And we'll get to a summary of those conspiracy theories. But first, let's talk about her stances and her rhetoric on climate change. Because just some of these clips have been circulating amid this. Here's her saying this.
This earth warming and carbon is actually healthy for us. We've already warmed 1 degree Celsius, and do you know what's happened since then? Here, let me tell you. We have had more food grown since then, which feeds people. We are able to, producing fossil fuels keeps people's houses warm in the winter. That saves people's lives. People die in the cold.
Right.
This earth warming and carbon is actually healthy for us. It helps us to feed people. It helps keep people alive. It helps. The earth is more green than it was years and years ago, and that's because of the earth warming. That's because of carbon.
Before I respond to that, there are quote unquote independent media outlets that bolster stuff like that. There's a whole right-wing media echo chamber that says Marjorie, yay, Marjorie, yay. If you want to help support, oh yeah, that's where I'm going with this. Not that and something hopefully better. Hopefully you think it's better. In the easiest, freest way possible, you can do so by clicking the subscribe button if you haven't already. What is wrong with Marjorie Taylor Greene, genuinely. One of the arguments she made is so easy to debunk. Does she know correlation, causation, distinguishing between those two? Even if we've expanded through technological advancements and industrialization, our capability of producing large quantities of food as a world over a period of time where also the earth has warmed, the devastation that is coming of and can come of further climate change is not minimized, reduced, or debunked. What are you talking about, Marjorie? It's good for us. The exacerbated natural disasters, the pollution in our air, in our water, in our food, our supply chains, I should say, our food-specific supply chains being damaged, our ecosystems that produce that food. And instead of learning, thinking, considering any actual facts, she just says things that she thinks make sense to whatever it is that's going on between her ears. Whatever that object is that's supposed to be there. Then you have her saying this.
People are not affecting climate change. You're going to tell me that back in the Ice Age, how much taxes did people pay and how many changes did governments make to melt the ice? The climate is going to continue to change. And there is no reason to just open up our borders and allow everyone in and continue to funnel over $50 billion or however many billions of dollars.
Why does everything come back to the border? What does that have to do with the border? Huh? And back to did she bring up the Ice Age? As something I previously mentioned, we've industrialized further as a world. We are now doing things to our climate that we've never done before. Putting things into it, inflicting things upon it that we never have before. And so your options are you can trust nearly all of the world's scientists on the impact of the rapid change in global temperatures. Or you can trust Marjorie Taylor Greene. She does CrossFit, so I don't know. She might know some stuff. I really can't tell. But then, if you're thinking, surely at some point, she's acknowledged. I can't even introduce this clip. Just watch it.
We have an extremely diverse climate. We have a wide range of natural disasters. 97 natural disasters occurred in 2021. I don't think this is very safe for migrants here in America. We had 97. How many are they having in their country? These natural disasters include wildfires, heat waves, droughts, flash floods, winter storms, cold waves, tropical cyclones, and on and on and on, but yet they need to come to our country because of climate change? That doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not a safe country either, by the way.
I don't even know what to do with that one, to be honest. So you can deliver a comment literally below on what you think of that. So with that being said, we get back to her theories about natural disasters. And just her conspiracy theorizing in general. The show staff put together some time ago now a video we called Investigating Marjorie Taylor Greene. And in it, we explored a lot of stuff, but one little section I'll play for you here that goes through her tendency to conspiracy theorize. Whether it be 9/11, school shootings, wildfires, or Hillary Clinton cutting off the face of someone and wearing it as her own, yep, there's not a conspiracy theory that Marjorie Taylor Greene hasn't believed in.
I do think he won the 2020 election.
Many in our government are actively worshiping Satan. How do you get avid gun owners to give up their guns and go along with anti-gun legislation? Maybe you accomplish that by performing a mass shooting into a crowd that is
very likely to be conservative.
Almost sounds like it's designed to persuade Republicans to go along with more gun control. Oh, that would sound like a conspiracy theory, right? Of course. This Earth warming and carbon is actually healthy for us.
It's odd, there's never any evidence shown for a plane in the Pentagon.
One thing, the world scientists, let's go back though. Remember what this all started with, because now you just had a whole experience there. Yes, they can control the weather. It's ridiculous for anyone to lie. We're lying by saying this wasn't a government-made hurricane, I guess, and say it can't be done. And then this map that proves it all in her mind. Almost all the world's scientists? Marjorie. Scientists? Marjorie. Scientists? Marjorie. Those are our options of who we trust on this and how we should respond. It's such a tough decision. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Support the show by clicking the join button below.